Okay, so we're demonstrating a lesson we did from the guard where Sky is in my guard, closed guard. She works her way back, gets her posture, starts to put that pressure on my leg and opens it up. And I've got it real quick. I've already got her head and her arm, but as soon as she pops that open, I get ahead of her and I go feet to the mat, hips out, foot to the hip, knee inside. Inside the arm and shoulder, but outside my elbow. And I'm pulling as I'm pushing at the same time. There's always this tension, all right? And the one free arm that she has, see, I can't allow this arm to go back and push on my knee like that, because then she can back her hip away and my foot isn't holding her off anymore, she can come around. So I can't let the hand go there. I've got to always be pulling that off and keep it forward, all right? But this arm, she's gonna reach back, and I put my foot on her bicep, and now I have a half spider guard. Okay, so we're here with this open guard, and from here it's easy to set my leg over, just let it slide over the shoulder behind the neck as I pass her arm across, grab the head and my shin, and then set my foot behind the knee, squeeze the knees together, raise the hips as I pull on her head, and I get my triangle. But from back here again, so we go to closed guard again. All right, she gets her posture. I've got her head and arm though, all right? And this time she breaks my guard open, or she's about to, and then I break open, and I go here. And now this time I don't have her head. I don't have control of her head, all right? Because she does put her hand on my knee. I grab the wrist and the elbow, and I pull it free. And now she pulls her arm back, the other arm, and now I've got my foot on her bicep from this range. I'm holding her hip off. I've got the elbow and the wrist, because if someone is bigger and stronger than me, I might need to go two hands to one arm to control it. And this gives me something behind the elbow as it bends. See, I can block that. And I can pull on the wrist as it bends. Instead of relying on friction this way, which slides, at the bend of the joint here, I can get behind it with my hands. All right, and from here she tries to back away, and I can then pull her into my triangle. Or from here she stands up, and I can still, let's say you're kneeling again real quick. From here though, or from here, I can still also kick away her knee and destabilize her, and she'll drop, and that can set in a triangle from there. But if she stands up, now her head is out of reach. I can't hold her head anymore. I've got the wrist and the elbow, and my foot is on her hip. Now I can still rear back and kick. I can pull her into the triangle even while she's standing. Or I can, from here, raise my arm. I'm going to go to her ankle with my hand. And then I can bring this foot off the bicep behind her knee, and then I can sweep her with a hammer sweep and come up. And then pass to side control. Okay, so now we're from the guard again. Quick run through of what we're doing, starting with closed guard. Head and arm, she backs away, she's getting posture, she's pushing. I try to get ahead of her, foot on the hip, knee blocking here. I can kick away the knee, these different things. She rears its arm back, I go foot to the bicep. All right, I can block this wherever it goes. She tries to move it around, my foot can follow her. It's not hard to do. And then I can spring load this and then extend it behind her neck as I rotate while I push it on the hip. Close up my triangle, pull on her head as I squeeze my knees together. If her head gets free, or she's pushing on my knee and I can't get it free here, then I'll double up on it and I'll pull it free. All right, I can pull it this way and hold it, or I can pull it and even move my hip. This is the next step for you guys, by the way. Once I pull it and move my hip, I actually have arm lock options. So you see I can use that arm. But for now, I'm holding the elbow and wrist. She stands up. I might still be on the bicep blocking, okay? All right, I can kick, but I can also now cross grip, left hand to right to left wrist. I rotate to grab that ankle. This foot that's on the bicep goes behind her knee, and now I can push on the hip as I block and block, hold on to the wrist. And I come up. I came up kneeling, and then I can pass over the leg to side control. All right, end up here. Okay, so that's where we end up off of that structure. This goes to an open guard and a half spider guard at certain points. But it's one of the first open guard positions you go to after the opponent has opened the guard.